This is the 1/5 acre farm. We're gonna take you around and show you what we have exploded to. We've been at this now for 4 or 5 years, 5 years now, 6 years, okay, 6 years, and we've used every square inch of our property, and we can't grow anymore here. So we're going to show you what we've done with the 1/5 acre farm and show you the animals and the space in our gardens that we have, and that has sustained us about 70% of our vegetables and fruits and meats and stuff like that. So we'll take you around and we'll show you some of the animals.
And this is how 2018 starts.
Yes. And here's some of our girls. There's one more missing.
Feline, there she is.
Come here.
Comes. It's Feline.
Stick your head out here. There you go. Yeah, so there's our 3 of our baby does. Next year we'll be breeding them. We already bred another 3 does. And we have 3 boys over on the other side. 4 boys. Come here, boys. Come here.
Come here.
Come here.
Here's Xander Vanderhoof.
Come on, stick your heads up here. Come here. No, they're all eating.
There's Maggie. Yeah, they're eating their hay. Hey, Maggie.
How you doing? And here's our chickens. We put them inside for the winter so that we keep the
It's
egg.
reflecting off the glass.
Oh, we keep them in there because it makes for better egg production. They get we have a light on them a little bit longer, so they produce eggs better that way, and they stay warm. And the rooster's combs and the chickens' combs don't get freezer burnt and things like that. It's much better for them.
Hey.
So let's go take a walk around.
Maggie May.
So we heat the property here, and we heat our hot water in the winter time. We go through about 6 cord a winter, and that heats the house and my workshop. Here we have our compost. We have 2 years. So it goes for a year before we use it in the gardens. This one's empty now because I have put the majority of it in the garden before I covered it up for the winter. And here we have my smokehouse. I go out and go fishing, and we smoke mackerel in here, and we smoke our cheese and chickens and things like that, and we take the flaps off of the goats and we make our bacon with that. And then we have our greenhouse that hasn't been cleaned up yet, I see. We still got some plants that we're still producing, but once we got all the peppers off of it, we stopped coming out here. But we got some beans drying, and our basil got hit by frost and I didn't touch them anymore. But this is the greenhouse that we grow all our peppers and basil in. And our raised beds, we cover them up every winter because you can see we have a well right there in the middle of it, and we fertilize with manure and chicken fertilizer, so we don't want to take a chance of contaminating our well. All these raised beds are piped or plumbed that and lined with plastic, so the water goes down past the well down out into a ditch, so that way we don't contaminate our well with manure and stuff.
Lavender still looks good.
Yeah, it looks like it's still growing. So here's, what's that? Oh, this is the wood stove for the smokehouse. Now when I'm smoking, hello.
Smoking fish, are you?
No, not right now. Yeah. This is our wood stove that we use to smoke our fish with and chicken and stuff, but I found with smoking the fish, it doesn't work as good as if you were using sawdust. So we just use the wood stove for smoking our cheese and chickens and stuff like that. Okay. So here's the goat runs that we've had that our goats are in. We close this side up in the winter time.
Goaty goats. Salty. Here you are. Hi. Salty and Abigail and Oreo. And Raven's way back there. Probably can't see her in the dark.
Raven, come here, Raven. Come here, Raven.
There she is.
And these are the girls that are have been bred. Probably another 3 to 4 months they'll be giving birth. Hopefully they got pregnant all at the same time, so we don't have to do this every week or two.
Like last year we had 7 kids born in 24 hours.
Yeah, that was a busy.
It was good, but it was busy.
Yeah, a very busy weekend, and we were lucky that way because it all happened on the weekend.
And someone gave us a Christmas tree that the goats have snacked off of for a while. They even eat the bark off of it.
And this is our chicken run here. We can
For
have,
the summer.
Yeah, in the summertime we have this for our layer chickens, and the other side for our meat birds when we get our meat birds. Okay, so that is the 1/5 acre farm. Now we're gonna tell you we've been after a farm now for probably 5 years, and we finally purchased a farm, 25 acres, and it's got a house, well, and septic on it, and about 4 acres of field already. We just got to reclaim some of the fields, and we're taking our first load up to the property, and the truck is fully loaded, and this is going to be our first day work. We got to go out and get the roof tight on the house and get the brush and everything taken off of from around the property and around the house. It makes it easier to work on.
There. So then I can see the reflection, so I can see if we can see us. There.
Yeah. So we'll take another video once we get up to the property before we do anything and show you what we're walking into.
Yes.
A lot of work.
Yes.
So,
But we're excited.
Yes, we are.
Very excited. Okay. More to come.
1/5 acre farm. Let's get out of here.